Welcome back to the channel. Today is day 338 of playing chess every day until 2000 Delo. Before we hop into a live game, let's look at a game that I'm very happy about and put us at 1885. We got like 12 points from this win, something like that, against the Golden Bear, which was featured in an episode not that long ago, and we drew them. So this was a great win. Now I'm spoiling the results, but it's there. We played with a 90.5 and they played with a 76.9. This game was super good and instructive by myself, I think. Hopefully you can get a little bit of value from it too. Ooh, you already know what it is. We don't really need to go over the opening all that much because you guys know the opening moves here. It's the typical Grand Prix attack. Now in this position, computer says take. But I just played d3. I don't think there's anything wrong with d3. The reason why it says take is because they can play this move and disable me from doubling their pawns. But either way, I kind of thought that they were going to play like this. And the game that we actually played before was also a Grand Prix attack. And now he castles, and then we take, doubling the structure. We play queen e1, which is back to book. So this position I'm very familiar with. I'm very happy. As you can tell, I haven't used any time. And then they push in the center, and I thought this was actually a bad move. Because at first I started to think, maybe I can push through, and they're going to have to open up the king a little bit. But then I thought, isn't this just a free pawn if they take? But then I was like, no, it's not. Because if you take, and then take, they have this. And uh-oh, spaghetti-o, there goes the knight. So we didn't do that. We took once. And now look at the pawn structure. It's trash. So now I don't go for the typical Grand Prix attack where you're going to go here, you're going to push f5. We have no f5 anymore. It does open up this. But the problem is they can always just move the knight now and it forces a queen trade. We don't want a queen trade, to be honest. So I switch up my plans. Another plan in the Grand Prix attack is when you double these pawns, this pawn actually becomes very weak. So there, in a lot of cases, you can play knight to a4 and target it this way. And that's why I played bishop here. Because, well, for one, it attacks the pawn, so it's an immediate threat. But it also covers this weak diagonal that I have. So, I mean, the knight's also covering it, but you get what I'm saying. So he has to go back and protect. Now we go with our plan of attacking the weak pawn. And then they play rook b8. So they're offering the pawn. I can take that pawn. But if I were to take, they take here, then they have an active piece. So we just protect. We push b3 because this is also another common move where you have a dark squared bishop, so all your pawns fight for the light squares. We literally, all of our pawns except for this one are on light squares. And now they play rook b5 to protect the pawn. And then we kick the rook away. This is a little bit inaccurate, but I don't know, the computer's saying go here. I don't hate this move because the rook's a little bit misplaced and it fixes these pawns. Also, it's good to note, and yes, I understand it creates a huge hole here, but we control it really well. So I'm not really afraid of it. But what I was going to say is it's very good to note that this bishop actually sucks because of this pawn that is fixed on e5. And they play here. And in this position, okay, I'm not proud to admit it, but I was like, okay, I'm going to draw this game. I'm just going to take a draw. Just going to take a draw. Because I was like, you know what? Why not? That is a terrible mentality to have. And this game shows why you should not do it. Because I pretty much, I knew that my position was better. But playing against a 2050, I was like, all right, draw it is. I'll take it. Take the 4 points and go. But that's just poor mentality. You should always play. Like, obviously we're better. They have, look at their structure. The rook is misplaced. Their pieces are jumbled together. Like, super poor mentality. But anyways, he goes back and then we repeat because we're targeting the pawn. He kind of Well, he didn't need to protect, but he wanted to. So I kind of figured that he was going to repeat. So we just attack, which is wrong, apparently. But then they sacked the rook. Because my opponent's like, I don't want to draw this guy. He's 200 rating points below me. So he sacks the rook. And now I'm like, okay, it's game on. We're going to win this. He goes rook here. We jump the knight in. Immediate threat to take. And if he pushes, it just locks in the bishop and weakens this diagonal. So yes, it was kind of a wasted move in a sense, but I thought that, you know, we're creating some stuff. He goes knight back. Look at his pieces, bro. Look at that. Crazy. Now we bring the queen up because we need to protect this pawn. That's what this move did. It attacked the pawn. We do not want to lose that pawn. If we lose that pawn, let's just say that I played here. I mean, now it's just equal. We let the queen in. Our pawn structure is garbage. So we really needed to protect it. And this was even better to put pressure on this. But I didn't like that if I put the queen here, there could be potential stuff here in the future, but not really. Anyways, now we just take the open file because why wouldn't you? It's the only open file in the position. And if I control that and I get rooks onto the 7th rank, it's over. They jump into the center. We take that. Kind of need to. I mean, I'm not going to let his knight just chill there. And he takes this way, which now this is just a garbage bishop. It's going to have to go this way. So we take control of the file. I was like, okay, if we get trades, we're happy because we're up material. So I was like, his best move here is probably to activate the bishop on this diagonal, although it can go here too. So it's maybe not really the best, but I was also thinking it slices through his position. So I thought that was an active move. And then I have plans of like coming in here and wedging in. He goes here. And then I slid up, attacking the pawn. And the computer says this is the best move. But in the game, I actually thought I blundered because he can play queen to a5, attacking the bishop. But now we see the construction start to happen. He takes the pawn, so he wins a pawn. But our bishop is in here, wedged forever. Unless he trades it off, obviously. I was actually a little bit worried about him going here and like takes, and then winning this pawn. But he pushes, and now we come in with the rook, and it's bad. Yeah, now it's +5. But do you know why? Because we take. And now when they take with the bishop, we sacrifice the rook. I'm very happy that I found this idea because I was kind of like in this position. Obviously, it doesn't look like I thought for very long. It was like 40 seconds, but I was thinking, how am I actually going to win this? Like, we're only up a pawn. And yes, we have this. So I was thinking of like moves like this, but I figured he was going to like target this. And he's got 2 central pawns. So this is going to become a pass pawn. And then I was like, oh, we can take. Because after they take, which isn't the best move, they're not supposed to take the rook. They're supposed to just push through. We come in with the queen and your rook is attacked. Checkmate and 2 is threatened. And if you go here, we can just take another exchange and we're going to win. Well, I guess we're technically down a pawn right now. But this is the best move. But it's just losing. I mean, takes, then there's this, there's mate. So you can't even take it back. Apparently taking to cover this is the best. And then I would just probably take with the rook and then I don't know, maybe come in here and then it's game over. I'm sorry, but my opponent freaks out and plays this, and then yeah, I mean, it's just checkmate in 2 moves and we get a phenomenal win here. But yeah, no, great win. We had a performance deal of 2,300 versus their 1,950, so super stoked about that win. And yeah, now let's find a live opponent. All right, we find an 1888 who joined in September. Yeah, they look legit. And they're playing the English, so let's go ahead and play e5, the reverse Siciliano. So let's go knight c6. They developed the knight, and now go ahead and play like this. Yeah, I mean, I know I'm trying to play like the reverse Grand Prix, but it's hard to wrap my head around it being reversed. So I'm just like, it might take me a few moments to just like think about what the move is in the other position. And it doesn't seem like my opponent really knows what they're doing here. Okay, this is awesome. Well, doesn't know what they're doing. That's not what I should have said. They just took like a 20-second turn, which typically just means that they're probably a little bit uncomfortable. Yeah, they're going for the exact setup that I love to play against. Yeah, there it is. Now, we either go d6 or castle. I might just play d6 right away. So there's no funny business here. Actually, let's just castle and then play d6. Well, we're probably going to take, but I don't really think it matters all that much, the move order. Castles. Now we take the knight. They take. Play d6. Queen e8. Almost said queen e1 because, you know, reverse. So I guess this is kind of like the moment where we've achieved our opening setup. Now we need to kind of start to think a bit. Queen there is an interesting move. What is the idea behind that? I actually don't understand. Maybe they're just trying to protect this pawn from anything. I don't see why I wouldn't play queen e1. Queen e8. Maybe they're thinking that they're going to push in the center and open an attack here. But if they push in the center, I might just play this, which is against what I typically do, but here we also don't have to take. There's no attack on this pawn because the bishop's here. Now, if he played this would have made more sense because it's lining up with the king and also probably makes it hard to develop here. So rook b1, I can't really play this because takes, but we got to be careful. I think he's going to try and play in the center. No, he goes for that. Wow. So he's trying to put, like, what? Here, maybe? I don't really understand. So this is something that I see in the Grand Prix attack a lot, is people try to really just pile up on the queen side. So let's just go for our plan of attacking and not worry about his shenanigans over here. So like on push, we'll just play f4. Now obviously we do need to be a little bit careful here. Now I could push through, but here takes here. I don't want to allow all of that. So we probably do need to respond. I mean, we can just play d5. I don't understand. Like d5, maybe even this takes looks really good. There's like, obviously he's trying to line up with my rook, but here maybe? I don't actually understand. As long as we don't allow the pin to open up. This is protected. Okay, let's push. Yeah, because if he plays d4, we're just going e4. Interesting position. Maybe he has planned c4? But even c4, I'm not really afraid of it. c4, f4, cd, then our knight's under attack. Okay, so now he's going for that. Okay. And if we play here, he has this. Here, what about just this, though? I mean, this is protected. Where's the knight go? Don't think he'll want to take. Yeah, I don't know. This definitely feels wrong, though. If I go f4, I could also just play bishop d7. If queen takes, then, I mean, rook b8 looks good. No, it doesn't. I think I'm just gonna play this. The knight protects this, and then maybe we'll just play like king h8 at some point. Although he's probably planning to move this and attack this, actually. Here he takes, and then the rook's under attack. We don't want that. If I attack, he's just going to attack this, probably. Then I could go here, but then he has this. Here. I mean, if I lose this pawn, it's not that big of a deal, I don't think. Let's push. We can always play rook d8 also, or even push this to open up the queen. Rook b8 might need to be played as well. I'm not sure. It's an interesting position, that's for sure. Yeah, so if he were to take on e5 with the knight, I think I have to take with the queen, which is a little bit unpleasant. Because knight e5, there's this, or no, there's takes, and then takes, and then takes. But then this, and he's got to be worried about discovered checks? No, maybe that's not so bad. I just don't want to get into the typical, like, I don't know, I get so fixated on one thing, and then I just lose because of it. I don't want that to happen to me, and I kind of feel like I'm trying to make the Grand Prix attack work when he does have a lot of pressure over here. Like, I mean, you can't deny that. Oh, that cannot be a good move, though. I just can't. En passant, he wants to take. So if I go here, takes, and then I go here. And we brew up that normal Grand Prix attack. Takes here. He's just coming in. No. No. We're not gonna do that. We're not gonna do that. It's okay. Could take. No. Choices. I could go here and immediately attack the knight. Where does the knight go? Knight has to go here probably. But we do need to be worried about this, I think. En passant, he's gonna take, opening up his rook. But then maybe we can go here. No, he just plays this. But then we would have takes. No, because if we ever move this knight, it's the only thing protecting this right now, isn't it? En passant. Is that a step in the wrong direction is what I need to ask. I can't play this because it's pinned. En passant does take off a bit of pressure on this. Although he's probably just going to push then afterwards. I mean, I can take en passant, he takes, and then like play here just to get out of the way of anything. Okay, let's take en passant. Yeah, he takes obviously. And now I think going here is probably a good idea. Just to get out of the pin. Not going to think about it all that much. Now we can take, or we can go here because if he takes the pawn, we can just move the knights. Maybe like this. And then if we get the knight here, that could be very strong. Potential sacrifices. Or going here. It's one of those positions that definitely needs to be careful. Definitely needs to be careful. Knight there. Whoa. So I can go here and threaten nothing because then I hang mate. But I can do this. I go here, he's going to take. Then we can go here and we jump here. Okay, let's go for this. I'm going all in. I need my rooks connected, baby. Takes knight here. Push. It's a good move. Actually, if he goes here, maybe I just play knight here. And then if he takes, we have this typical stuff and we're going to win the knight back. But more than likely, we'll just checkmate him. Although, takes knight here. Yeah, he takes. Okay, so if I go here, rook takes. I mean, if he takes this, he's going to be in a world of trouble. Like, surely. I think he's going to take the rook. Yeah. And now there we take with check, I think. No, we got to be very, very careful here. Worst case scenario, if he challenges, we do have to take. And then we'll play like rook or knight here, maybe? I don't love it. Starting to not love it. I'm not seeing how I protect everything. Sir? Really? We just sacked the rook, right? Knight takes. No, sacking the rook doesn't work, does it? So he has this check. I can go here, though. It's a funny looking move. But then he just takes. Okay, well, he gave me a chance to save the knight, so we might as well save the knight, right? Here he just does this, though. I don't love that. I could also go here. Takes. What about just going here? Or even just back now? Because if he takes, there's checkmate. So I go here, he's going to play this, but he can't. Oh, no. So here, he can't take. We know that. So here, if he were to just take, then what do we do? His king's under fire. I can protect the knight. Simple as that. I could do that. But if I protect the knight, then what's even happening? I could make a left. I could also play queen h6. Queen h6 looks kind of good. Because then I'm threatening to take here with check. Queen h6. If takes, we can take here. And he's in toast. He's toast. Like, he has to go here. Queen h6 is interesting. Let's go for this. Queen h6. Yeah, so we're threatening this. He can protect it, but then I could take with the rook, or with the knight. What does that even do? Our position's kind of a mess. It'd be nice if I could teleport the bishop somewhere else, but I can't. And going bishop f1 doesn't work because knight takes. Bishop g2 could be a move, but then he just takes the knight. That's the issue. He just takes the knight. Wherever I move the bishop to, he just takes the knight. And then there's nothing. Absolutely nothing. Yeah, we have back rank problems too. Now that the queen's on h6, it looks a lot harder to deal with that too. And he also has like bishop d5 stuff too, which is very unpleasant. I don't know what he's going to do here. I'm curious though. I mean, rook e1, I kind of start to solve a little bit of my problems, I think. After 93, possibly. Rook e1. 93, what does he do after that? There's 93 even that good? Because I want to free up my bishop. That's kind of what I'm looking to do. I could also maybe play e4. I don't know. See what he does. Yeah, there's the move. Kind of thought he was going to play that. Oh, yo. So if I go 93, what does he do? That's what I need to find out. He definitely doesn't, well, if he took, he does get the rook, or the knight. But what I'm thinking is, after knight here, we have discovered attacks on the knight here. And, like, maybe stuff here? Like, that'd be kind of insane. I guess I can't even go there. I don't know. You can also attack the queen. Doesn't really do anything. Here, takes. Doesn't seem very good. Also, it's gonna long-term open that up. I think I'm gonna take this. And maybe now we can play for something like this. Bishop goes back to protect. Okay, so now he's retreating, though. We could attack the queen here, opening this up. Here, I mean, probably takes the pawn. Having pressure here. Here takes. No, here takes. We can also go here now. But once again, I don't really see a reason for that. Could also play g5 and solve the issue with this. Knight here, he just moves the knight. Here takes. I mean, this is actually a little bit loose. It's a loosey goose. I might just go all the way back. Here takes. No, I don't think I need to take or go there. No. Time is ticking though. Maybe here does enable this, so maybe that's the plan. Go here to try and pressure that. Okay, I like it. Let's go for this. Let's push. The plan is to go here and try to deflect this away, potentially. I mean, we just have all of our pieces in front of his king. Oh, I overlooked something huge, though. That after the knight moves, it's actually pinned. Okay, now let's go here. Let's hit this. So we're probably going to have to move the queen. But he can't move the knight right now. So he's got to do something with the bishop. Where does the bishop go, actually? He just takes? Okay, this feels really wrong. Takes? I can't take back with the rook, obviously. So knight takes, but then we just... Okay, let's take. Oh, knight takes. Pinning this up. Now let's go here, hit this. So if he takes, we just take here. We're threatening mate. He takes with the rook. We can take. No. Oh no. Oh no. I think we're starting to lose. Yeah. It's the beginning of the end, folks. Let's go here, try to get this. We do have a mating net set up around him. I missed rook takes for some reason. I don't know why, but we did. If I get this, though, I mean, knight back loses to this. We sack the rook. Or sack the queen. So currently this knight is pinned to checkmate. But he can probably play this. I imagine we'll see something like this move. He just takes. That cannot be correct, though. Because now we go here and attack this. He can force a trade. Takes. How do you stop the mate, though? I don't think you can stop mate. Oh, you can. Oh, I'm so dumb. Takes, rook takes. And then he just goes back. Rook takes, he goes here. We take. Yeah, he's just got to go here. It's that simple. Totally messed this one up. It is what it is. She happens. I don't really know what he's thinking about. He only has one move. If he plays anything else, it's done. Although here and here... Yeah, I mean, we take... We're attacking the pawn, so we'll push. Here, Taki just goes there, doesn't he? Ooh, I got pinned. Oh, no. Okay, I resign. Dang it, man. We might have had an attack. Let's find out. My opponent played with a 82.6. I had a 73.9, and we had a raging attack. We were completely winning. So let's find out where we went wrong. It's upsetting, man. Takes, yeah. I mean, like I said, you can't just play on the queen side like this. But yeah, stepping out was wrong. We're supposed to just execute the plan, man. Just execute the plan. Takes. He comes in. This looks so scary, though. And it says e4. Queen takes is a mistake. It says the top computer move. Anyways, e4, sack this. Takes, yeah, I mean, come on. Dang it, man. It's +4. We should have took. Oh my gosh. Yeah, instead of jumping the knight in now, we should have just took. Because if king takes, then we come in. That bishop was our problem. So we needed to eliminate that first. And even that, we find the best move. Taking with the knight, we had to go here. DE, and then queen f6 to attack this. Wait, why? It says go rook e2 here. Rook e2, and then you just bring the knight. Oh, dang it, man. We're still completely winning here, though. We find the best move. It's +4. And then we took. And there's just no attack. Because we missed this move, rook takes. We had to go here and hit these two pieces. Because this pin is too powerful. His best move is to go here, give the rook. But, I mean, if he plays this, then what? Then when he takes here, so he's going to... Oh, he can't protect... Dang it. Oh, man, that sucks. We were just crushing. And then everything fell apart. Yeah, no, we missed that. Dang it. Well played by my opponent. 2,000 performance elo for him, 1,850 for me. I feel like playing a 10-minute, so that's what we're going to be doing. We're playing a 10-minute game. We get the white pieces against improving my chess. Will they play? Let's find out. They know me, apparently. They say, oh my gosh, it's you. Playing the Sicilian. So they probably know that I play the Grand Prix if, you know, if they know me. They said put me on YouTube. I'm going to say only if you let me win. Jokes, obviously. Okay, let's go here. We want to stop this. Now they're attacking the pawn. So we kind of have to play here, don't we? Just a little bit nasty. I don't see that all that much. The bishop doesn't really have great squares, so we probably go here anyways. And then like just bishop here, or maybe bishop out this way. Try not to get too distracted by the chat. This guy is 1900, so, you know, just a quick mistake and we're toast. I don't really know what they're playing though. If I'm being totally honest here, seems wrong. Okay, let's play bishop here. They developed the bishop to that square, and I think I'm just going to castle. This is interesting play by my opponent. I really want to go here and just try to slice through the middle. But let's play bishop here. Knight comes in, so takes. I guess they're trying to win this pawn, so let's not let them do that. They can have the bishop, I guess. I don't like this being so closed. Don't enjoy it. I could jump here. I don't think they should push, but if I go here and they go here... No, if I go here, they're just going to develop, probably. I don't mind it, though. Although, then I can never push this pawn. But maybe we can rotate to here. If they push, then I don't know. Then we're just running around, but let's put the knight here. If they take this bishop, it actually solves a problem of mine. Because I don't want the bishop. This bishop is terrible. Develops the knight. Makes sense. I can't play here because this knight's here. I'm gonna put the bishop on this diagonal. If they take, I'm happy. And then the plan is to go here. Is that great though? Here, if they were to take, I'll just take with the knight, I guess. But the idea is to go here and just push in the center. Yeah, they go there. If I go knight here, they can take, and take, potentially. I could take, and after takes, there's a fork. Takes. Is that a thing? I need to play a little bit quicker, I think. Here they can take, but then I would take the rook. So I think this actually works. If it doesn't, then I'm going to get steamrolled, but we shall see. Also opens this up. We're going to have to take with the pawn, aren't we? Yep. So this is going to be a wild game. Okay, we got to take. And, yeah, let's jump the knight in, stopping this check. If they take, we take with discovered check, which I'm happy about. If they take here, we take, and this is pinned. We have checks as well, which don't really do anything at the moment, but could potentially with like a rook here, or even, no, queen here makes a lot of sense. But they'll probably just get the queen out of the way, or just take. Whatever they take with, I don't know. This is covered, actually, by the bishop, too. Oh, if queen moves, we have this, potentially. I don't know, interesting position. That's all I can say. Wow. That's definitely a move. Could intermezzo. This check seems decent, though. And then we can just, like, attack the queen here. Maybe this. I don't know, let's go here. And then maybe rook here. His queen doesn't really have too many spots it can go. There's a free pawn here, but I'm not really too concerned about that, to be honest. Okay, so if I go here, where does the queen go? I don't know. If they take, we can take here with check. We're getting through. He doesn't have any checks using the queen at the moment, and his king's in the center of the board, which is never good for your opponent or yourself. And we're up on time, so there's a few things going for us. If that... I could attack the queen, then he's going to go here, and I want to be able to play this. Just slide up, maybe. Let's just step the king up. Maybe his plan's to push the pawn. If he pushes the pawn, though, I'm going to go here. I mean, if he's going to take this pawn, I think he needs to do it, like, now. Then rook here. I mean, the queen's not really supposed to be in there. Yeah, because if he goes here, I just play this. So I don't think he can do that. And I guess if he plays queen b2, we just take the pawn with the rook first. Yeah, but now we go here. And look at this. I mean, where does the queen go? I guess the queen can go to h4. Queen h4. Wow. Yeah, queen h4. We're going to take this with check. Here. We go here. He goes back. I mean, I can come in with the check. I mean, this feels really good for me. He wants to play this, probably. Oh, here? I don't really know. We don't want to use all of our time, though. That is for sure. Could offer a queen trade. I need to make sure that there's no checks with the knight. If I go here, he forces a queen trade. Is this? No, let's come here. I just need to improve my pieces, I think. If rook e8, I'm gonna probably play knight here check. Do I want to do that, though? Let's just go check. This is definitely a scary position. Oh my gosh. Here we always... No, we don't have that. The knight has no squares. Let's bring everything. Yeah, but I don't think that's the right move. Let's go here. And maybe now knight back is plausible. We need to be careful, though. We always have checks. Knight in. Interesting move. Let's go check. Gotta be careful here. We just need to not get checkmated here. So I'm thinking I might play this. Here we have check. Let's go back, protect this. And now we're threatening to take the knight, but he can pin this to the queen. Or with, yeah, to the queen, which is annoying. If bishop takes, we have to take with the rook. I guess let's attack the queen. Where does the queen go? Probably here, yes. He's only got 30 seconds, which is nice. Now we can go here and threaten mate. Let's go here, threaten mate. Here we just take. Now this is pinned. Where does the knight go, though? I don't know what to do. We could go here. Here, knight takes. Maybe we can play this. No. Okay, let's go back with the bishop. King up. Wow. That doesn't feel right at all. Let's go here. Threaten this. So now we get the queen. He's going to take this, but it is what it is. Okay, now we can just protect. And we're going to get the dub. Good game to my opponents. Okay, or he's just going to keep playing. GG. That was pretty stressful, not going to lie. So let's take a look at that. I played with a 66.7. Opponent played with a 58. This was a big blunderfest. Big blunderfest, but it is what it is. Yeah, so the computer wanted this. That's alright. Rook over, bishop up. So we should have just played bishop here, apparently. Bishop here, I don't know why. It wants it to take. But okay. Wanted the knight to come back, so it hated my knight e5 move. Nah. And then I blundered. But I thought I was being smart here. It wants rook takes? What? No way, bro. I guess I just lost a pawn in that, didn't I? Or was I already down a pawn? No. Did I really just lose a pawn? Yeah, I just lost a pawn. Okay, anyways. So check, it wanted me to go rook to e3. Wow. Oh, right. We could have just pushed f4. Now his queen's kind of in my position. And it really wanted me to go check. And now he forced me into the move. But I didn't see the follow-up. Apparently just going here and then this is best. So I had to see that the queen had no squares, basically. Here, what about... No, I can't go to any of these. This is covered, this is covered, this is covered. This isn't covered. Well, actually it is. Never mind. So that's covered. And then all of these squares are too. Wow. Okay. So I missed an opportunity to trap his queen. Oh, he could have gave a check. Oh, wow. Oh, yeah. Yeah, oops. That's a big oops. And then we get king back. And he's in time pressure here, so... Yeah. Yeah. Oh, we could have took, because if queen takes, then we go here? No. Wait. Rook takes f6. Oh, yeah. We just win the piece. But bishop back actually just blunders the game. To this. Oops. To this, because we don't have... We can't defend this. And this is just going to be hanging. But he has no time. Doesn't see that. He moves the king. We go there, and then we get the fork, and we finish it like that. That was a very bad game of chess. I won't even lie to you. But we got the dub. And yeah, if you're watching this, good game, my friend. Appreciate it. Appreciate the rating points. Appreciate you letting me win, of course, you know. It's a joke. It's a joke. Performance elo of 1650 for me, 1400 for my opponent. Yeah, we both just missed a ton of stuff. But that's fun. Fun and exciting. And if you enjoyed the video, don't forget to leave a like, comment, and subscribe. I'll see you tomorrow.